She never saw the storm. Inside silence, smiles hid thunder, eyes carried rain, heart drowned slowly. I spoke gently, so she'd stay, not see chaos. Every glance quiet, every breath heavy, every night restless. She saw calm, not the breaking, not the flood. Behind soft words, waves kept crashing under ribs' weight. Dreams split open, love bled quiet. Soul whispered help, but she laughed, held my hand, never noticed trembling. Lightning flashed inward, unseen, unspoken, unhealed. She never asked what eyes hid, what heart buried. So I smiled, and she believed. In peace, she never knew. Each goodbye whispered, felt like drowning. Rain lived inside, thunder behind ribs, lightning behind lashes. Every glance begged, look deeper please. But silence louder. She kissed forehead, called me strong. I shuddered quietly. Behind steady gaze, tides raged wildly. Wounds reopened nightly. She saw stillness. I felt storm. Different worlds touching. Love half known. Pain fully felt. Truth unspoken. She never saw how much pretending cost my soul. When she left, sky matched eyes. Gray, relentless, endless. I walked rain, without umbrella, without direction. Tears mixed freely, with sky's grief, with heart's flood. She never saw the storm breaking, but I did, and I survived through darkness, through waves. Now clouds thinner, wind gentler, light returning. Still sometimes thunder echoes softly inside memory. She never saw, but I remember. Every drop spoke. Rain kept falling long after goodbye. Soft, steady, endless. Streets glistened silver. Sky hung low. Wind sighed deeply. Each drop whispered pieces of her, pieces of me. I walked slowly through puddled reflections, watching lightning fade. Storm inside lessened, but never gone, only gentled. Some nights loud, some nights silent, always alive somewhere. I stopped running, let rain touch, let it cleanse. Water on skin felt like truth, cold, honest, real. I whispered quietly. She never saw. Wind answered kindly. Pain, not punishment, just leftover love. Still learning language. Thunder taught patience. Lightning taught surrender. Rain taught peace. Each tear lighter. Each breath steadier. Each thought softer. She never knew. Her absence healed. As much hurt. Behind these eyes, calm returned slowly. Through endless weather, memories arrived softer, like fog mornings, not storms now. She smiled somewhere, new light around, new voice nearby, and I here, still breathing, still remembering, but not drowning, not anymore, just floating. Clouds drift slower, sky clears wider, heart feels lighter. Storm once brutal, now background hum, now rhythm. I walk fields, smell wet earth, hear distant thunder. It no longer scares me, breaks me. It reminds I survived, I grew. She never saw the storm breaking from inside out, didn't see light, crawl through cracks of tired heart, didn't hear calm, after final roar, after silence. Now rain returns as blessing, not burden, behind eyes, peace, behind smile, truth, behind breath, forgiveness. I thank sky for teaching depth, for showing love. Not all storms destroy forever. Some rebuild gently. She never saw the calm forming in her leaving, but I did, at last, at peace. Now when thunder rolls at dusk, I don't hide. I listen fully. Let it echo, let it speak. It says softly, she's gone. Yes, but you lived, and I smile. Not from denial, from acceptance. Raindrops glimmer, eyes open, heart steady. She never saw the storm survive. The storm becomes sky. Years moved gently. Clouds kept distance. Winds learned silence. One gray morning, I returned slowly to where began. Same narrow street, same quiet bench, same bending tree. Rain just starting, soft, forgiving drizzle. Not angry now. I stood still, breathing deep air, scent of earth, every drop familiar. Like old language, body still remembered. She once waited, right here laughing, hair wet, shining, time folded briefly. Memory stepped forward, uninvited, kind. I saw versions of us younger, unbroken, dreaming. She touched sleeve, eyes bright, voice playful, then vanished slowly, like fog lifting, like ache easing. I smiled gently, not from pain, from gratitude. Storm once wild, now companion, now guide. Puddles mirrored sky, my reflection steady. No tremor left. I whispered softly, thank you, weather, for carrying truth, for teaching stillness. After breaking, after loss, she never saw how storms end, how skies heal. I saw now, clouds moving, light returning, each droplet blessing, not reminder, not wound, hands open, face upward, eyes calm. Rain touched lightly, no burn, only coolness. I felt peace in every sound, every ripple. Wind brushed cheek, not like before, gentle, knowing. The bench empty, yet not lonely, just waiting quietly. I sat slowly, hands resting, heart quiet. Memories approached, sat beside, unthreatening, soft. We talked silently, me and past, me and storm. No guilt, no longing, only understanding. Life had moved, different directions, same horizon. I imagined her, somewhere smiling, under same sky. Maybe remembering, maybe not, doesn't matter. Love doesn't vanish. It changes form. It learns shape. I rose slowly, walked away, without weight behind.